Molishani Bonsai, welcome back to my channel. So today I would like to share some spring fashion trends that I'm really excited about this year. Springtime is my favorite season of the year, and so I definitely want to start it out with a bang. And I'm so glad that a lot of these trends are right up my alley because I don't necessarily consider them as trends because I wear them year in and year out. And so most of the clothes that I'm going to be showing you in this video are clothes that I've had for a couple of years or even more. And yeah, so without further ado, let's get right into it. So we're going to go ahead and address the elephant in the room. The first trend for spring 2023 is going to be a color called acid green. So I've definitely been seeing this trend all over the runway. I've seen it on Pinterest, on social media. It is definitely making a statement. And so to commemorate the color acid green, I decided to wear my thrifted 100% silk shirt. And it's actually a vintage shirt, but I just decided to kind of like tie it up like a butterfly top because it suits me better that way. It fits my body better that way. And I just love it. Green is my favorite color, and so I definitely appreciate all shades of green. Of course, I'm pretty sure I can't pull off every single shade. I'm not going to try to go too much towards the acid green itself, where it's like it's like on the verge of it being lime green in a sense. So I don't think I can do that. That's probably going to be way too strong for me and probably way too harsh on my skin tone. And so I'm going to stick with these beautiful forest type greens because I think they suit me a lot better. And yeah, so you can expect to find acid green in almost every store, and luxury brands as well are going to do it. And the good thing as well is you can thrift this color as well. It doesn't have to be acid green. Just expect to see tons of green this year. And so if that's a trend that you'd like to jump on, it's going to be very easy to pull off for most people because it's very versatile. And now moving on to the second trend that I'm really excited about, it is pinstripes. And now let me show you this suit that I thrifted a couple of years ago. It is a suit from the 90s by Olivia Matthews, and I just love it. I love everything about it. We have some flared pants with a flared jacket. So it's very, very feminine, very girly, I guess I could say, but I am absolutely happy about the fact that pinstripes are going to be on trend this spring, and because I just love them. I feel like pinstripes are definitely an easier way to wear striped clothing because vertical stripes, the thicker vertical stripes can be kind of hard to pull off, especially if you're tall like myself, because they kind of have a way of just making you look a little bit stubby in a sense. Of course, I'm not talking about the horizontal ones. Those definitely do that. But the vertical ones can be hard to pull off for certain body types. And so I recommend that if you want to jump on this trend, you try the pinstripes because they're so tiny that it's hard for you to notice them from a distance especially. And so they're very elongating and they look really nice and classy in my opinion. But if you want to try any size stripes, you could go for it. Feel free to go for it. I'm going to stick to the pinstripes because I feel like they look better on me than, you know, the thicker vertical stripes. But I definitely did see these all over the runway as well. They've come back for sure, and you're not going to be seeing them go away for quite a while. And so if this is a trend that you're excited about, you will definitely see tons of pinstripes on almost every website out there. And now moving on to the third trend that I'm really excited about. This one is not a huge one per se, but it is pretty relevant, and that is florals. Now, florals, I would say, are not necessarily a trend. We associate florals with the spring because flowers are blooming. It's just the season to really just embrace florals. And so these are kind of an honorable mention, but I did see quite a few pieces online and they're pretty good. I'm loving the fact that they're nice and big. And so for somebody like me who's tall and quite large, I feel like the bigger the florals on a piece of clothing, the better for me, because the little florals just kind of make me look a little bit lost. They don't really work well on my figure because I'm very tall. So I need florals that make a statement. I need patterns that make a huge statement. And I happened to thrift this top that I'm about to show you. Let me get this right quick. Yeah, so I have this beautiful, what is this? This is actually a polyester top, but I do like it because it kind of reminds me of chiffon in a sense. It's very lightweight, it's very flowy, and it's one that I can cinch in my waist. So that is why I got this one. I love the lavenders and the greens, and it's just so pretty. Like, you know, it just screams spring to me, and I absolutely love that. And so I'm just thinking about styling this by, you know, tying it up like this top, like as a butterfly top, and then wearing some flared pants with it, like some really nice flared pants, possibly gray flared pants because it has a bit of gray in it. And I think it's going to look amazing this spring. It's going to be one of those outfits that are easy to throw on, but still makes me look put together. And that's what I love about it. So if you are a girly girl and you love everything girly, like florals and pastels and stuff like that, this is definitely a trend that I would recommend that you try. So that is that. And then number 4, the 4th trend that I'm excited about for spring is, this one is a little bit controversial because it's not for everyone, but it's the bubble hem trend. Now, the reason I'm excited about it is because I bought a bubble hemmed dress. When was that? 2 years ago? Yeah, it might have just been 2 years ago. Let me not drop this. Hold on. Yeah, and this is by Whoopi Goldberg, and it's called Dubji. And it is just this really edgy, bubble-hemmed little black dress. Now, I've put this on by itself, like without a belt. This looks horrible on me. It's definitely not for every body type out there. You have to have the body to pull this off. It's not for everyone. But I have found that when I cinch this in the waist like that with a thick belt, it actually doesn't look too bad. It looks like a nice, fun dress that I can wear when it's nice and warm outside. I could wear it at a picnic. I could wear it while I'm running errands. And it looks pretty cool. I feel pretty cool in this dress. I love the fact that it's black, because if it were had to be any other color, I probably wouldn't want to put it on. And that's why I'm not necessarily torn. I'm glad that it's trending, because that gives me the chance to kind of think of other ways that maybe I can style this trend for myself. Because yeah, I only have it in a dress, but who knows, maybe a bubble hemmed skirt might look good, like, to wear it's kind of like a dropped waist dress or dropped waist skirt. And dropped waists are actually trending too, but I didn't have anything to show you that is dropped waist. But yeah, so this one is going to be interesting. I don't think everybody's going to like this one, and I wouldn't necessarily just recommend that you go and purchase everything with a bubble hem. I would suggest that maybe you just try, if it's something that, if you really want to try it, I'd say go for something that's a little bit cheaper. Don't buy a luxury, brand's clothing expecting that they're going to be timeless. This is definitely going to go in and out just like that, in my opinion. And so I wouldn't really go all in on it, but I do like this dress, and so I'm going to keep it anyway, regardless of whether it's trending or not. So yeah, finally, let's move on to the final trend that I'm really excited about trying out this year. that is going to be oversized handbags. Now, I've always loved oversized handbags. I use them whether they're trending or not because they're just so convenient. I have 2 kids, and so whenever I'm packing items to head out of our home, I have to ensure that I have enough space in my purse to be able to fit as many items as possible. And that's why I like large purses. Now, I've been able to get by taking 2 different bags, but it is kind of tedious sometimes. So I'm super excited about the fact that large purses, oversized handbags or purses are going to be trending this spring, because I want to flaunt mine for sure. That's not the reason. I'm just kidding. Anyway, let me show you the one that I thrifted that I absolutely love, and I think this one is going to be a fun one to try. It's this beautiful blood orange tote bag. I thrifted this a couple of weeks ago, and I have been wanting to definitely try it. I feel like it was too bright for me to try in the wintertime for some reason. I just didn't gravitate towards it. But now that it's spring, take a look at how good it looks with the screen. Looks so good. Oh man, I'm so excited. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to be styling my outfits with this tote bag in the springtime. And yeah, so definitely this trend is definitely one of the more, I would say, practical trends, because I don't know, I never did like the tiny handbag trend that was 2021, 2022. That was weird to me, because I'm like, what are you going to fit in there? You couldn't even fit your cell phone in most of those tiny little bags. So what, you just put lipstick in there or gum or something? It just didn't make sense to me. It was very impractical, unless maybe you're single and you just want to look cute or something. But I never really did think it was cute either. But it's just, let me stop, because I'm going to have people coming for me. If you like tiny purses, that's well and good. But this is definitely a trend that I'm going to jump on, which I've, not necessarily jump on, but continue with for as long as I live. So that is that. And we've basically come to the end of today's video. Please let me know which trend you are excited about, or which trend that I shared with you that you liked the most and are looking forward to trying yourselves. And also give this video a thumbs up, because it's going to help my channel out a lot, so the algorithm can push it out to more people. And also don't forget to subscribe, because that helps me out as well. It's completely free, and it just takes a minute or less. A minute if you don't have an account on YouTube, and less than a second if you do. So don't forget to do that, and I'll see you all in the next one. God bless. Bye.